We are complaining this because other parts of life, they are good.
It's my second spring in Frankfurt. The city feels like it's come alive after a long hibernation. Nature is in full bloom, and the longer days means that I get to enjoy 9:30 p.m. sunset. It is such a wonderful time to be here. Walking on the street by myself with a camera is so awkward. We have the most public holidays in May here, so it's a very popular time when many people take bridge days to go on vacations, plus spring has finally arrived. It's also been a little bit hard for me to focus at work because the office is quieter and the weather has finally gotten warmer, so I just want to be out and doing anything but work. I'm supposed to be going through my interview recordings today, but I probably spent half of my heads down time scrolling around YouTube and chatting up with my colleagues. I came to the office today at my usual time, which is pretty late, honestly. Tried to do my task with minimal productivity, and then it's time to go to the canteen for lunch.
This one?
Business lunch.
Business?
Yeah.
Okay. Mahlzeit zusammen.
This is my favorite one. This is way too spicy for me. This is my favorite, second favorite, third favorite.
That's good. That's so garlic bread.
It is, right?
That's legit.
And it has a little bit of sweetness.
This evening, I headed to a Figma meetup event to meet some old and new friends. We talked about UX, traveling, and of course, life in Germany. Is this still an expat conversation if no one complains about how boring and inefficient Germany is while dreaming of life elsewhere?
Sometimes I wonder
Go to
because
gym at 6 o'clock.
I don't know, because we are not so into the German community, or they don't have a community. That's what I'm asking, actually. You know, I've been here for 10 years. At the very beginning, I thought it was my problem because I didn't speak German so well.
I also thought it was my problem, yeah.
But actually, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here 10 years, so I can say that. No, it's not our problem. I mean, imagine if you are in Spain, if you are in Madrid, if you are in Barcelona, in Paris. No, you know, it's not like that. Yeah. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to maybe, I don't know, move to the beach, and I'm considering Spain, so yeah.
Yeah, Barcelona is nice. But also the work, you know, when life is good, there's no jobs there.
Yeah, that's true. You can only pick one. That's true.
Yeah, that's why I like living.
I heard
in
many people also go to Portugal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Lisbon.
Yeah.
Lisbon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Lisbon is a digital nomad. There are so many
so
digital
many
nomads.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many digital nomads.
Yeah. After a lot of brainstorming,
But
I
you know,
financing to stay back in Frankfurt.
Do you stay in Frankfurt? But the thing is, you know, we are complaining this because other parts of life, they are good. You know,
Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything alright. Thank you. Because you know, I can only complain about this. You know, also the weather. Because other things are right. Because if you are moved to Spain or Lisbon, you know, maybe I will complain other things.
Yes,
For example, here the quality of the apartment is so good. They have the 3 layers window, you know. You know?
Yeah?
Yeah, in Frankfurt, if you live in a new apartment, something like that, lots of things, they are very good quality. You know?
On a more positive note, it's still the simplest things that reminded us why we came here in the first place and why we chose to stay. Despite the non-stop things to complain about, we should look inward and appreciate what we already have. it's clear whey protein from My Protein, peach tea flavor, which I really like. And I like this clear whey because it doesn't feel like you're drinking heavy smoothies, and it just feels like you're drinking juice, and it doesn't make me full, so I can still eat my dinner or lunch afterwards or before. I just want to sit down and talk a little bit because it's been almost a month. Okay, actually no, it's only been 3 weeks since I've sat down and talked about my life. I've been just a little bit busy with my work and CrossFit. That's all I do most of the time. Yes, today is May 27th, and so on the 3rd week of May, we had this annual 4-day company event where our company flew every one of our employees from all over the world to Germany, where the headquarters is, and together we stayed in a hotel. In the morning we have conferences, and then lunch break, food catering all day long, and then like we have breakout sessions to talk about different topics and just have discussions and workshops all together. I don't know how much I can show because it's a strictly internal company event, and we never post anything in public or in any of our social media, so that's that. I got to meet so many of my colleagues that I've only seen on Teams meetings across the globe. But I'm not going to lie, it was so exhausting because it was just non-stop socializing and meetings, presentations, discussions, workshops, and then more socializings in between our workshops. And then like team bonding events, alcohol, after parties for until as long as you can last. And then you wake up again and you repeat for 4 days. It was the constant dopamine rush and how everyone was so sleep deprived but also working at the same time but in a different form. It was just a very it was very cool, and it made me feel excited to be in my industry. I also did a presentation on the last day on research. In the beginning I was so anxious and nervous about it because usually I do my presentations online via Teams meetings, and I can just hide behind my laptop, but this time was in person. Overall, it was really nice to get to meet people and hang out with the people that I work with and get to know them on a more personal level rather than just discussing strictly about work. So after the company thing, I was just I had to recover for a week because I had dopamine crash after a week-long event. I was just not eating, and I feel like my sleeping schedule was so messed up, so I had to adjust for like a week. I'm not even kidding. Yesterday I did CrossFit Murph workout. If you don't know what Murph is, the workout is 1.6 kilometers, so it's 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then you finish up with another 1 mile run, so 1.6 kilometers. Anyway, so yesterday I did that, and I finished in 50 something minutes. It was my first time doing Murph in a long time. My last Murph was 2018. It was so long ago. I remember I couldn't even finish the running part on the second one because it was just, after 300 air squats, my legs were just shaking. I can go next. I'm still doing. Yep, that's where I'm at right now. And then I have other research pending. It's 5:23 right now, and because I was so distracted from work, I didn't feel like working anymore. So I spent some time published my 4th video, which is day trip to Düsseldorf from Frankfurt. I think we spent around 7 hours there. So please go watch it if you haven't. There's not much content, it's just me sharing footages from Düsseldorf and the food that I ate. I just made a really stupid mistake. I got on the bus without checking the bus line, so it was the wrong bus. So now I either pay 16 euro to get on Uber, or I walk 15 minutes to catch the U-Bahn, and I'll be 5 minutes late for the class. I think I'm gonna do the latter because I just don't feel like spending 16 euro. It's so much money when I basically commute for free. I never really spend time here, but it's very pleasant to walk around here. It's where rich people live, so it's always really nice to walk around at the park, see all the greens and all the big houses.
Scapula Pull-ups noch an der Stange. 3, 2, 1. Die Spannung bitte nicht loslassen. Jetzt die vierte, 7, Pull-ups. 3 raus, um eure Schulter nach oben.